Interesting to figure out how you can recruit somebody from so long away.
Well, and for him, what's the point of having a dream if you don't chase it, right?
Right.
Over 1,600 miles separates New York City and Bismarck, a gap bridged by a dream to keep playing basketball. As United Tribes point guard Andre Clark is learning, distance isn't the only obstacle to overcome. Jason Dumas has the story.
Welcome back, everyone. Well, Alec, what can I say? Congrats to the Bison.
I think the state of Texas was invaded by North Dakota the last few days. Huge following down there. You know this was going to be a pretty special season way back on August 30th when the Bison upset Kansas State on national television. Well, 13 games and 13 wins later, NDSU was looking for their third straight national championship. On to Frisco we go, place packed with Bison fans. First quarter scoreless game. NDSU would score first, coming on a handoff to John Crockett up the gut. Welcome back to Marauders Weekly. A look now around all other Marauder athletics. The men's basketball team 75-61 over Presentation College. Coach, great to have you here. A big week for you. Last game of the season took place, but first and foremost, you got a day named after you this week. What was that like?
Embarrassing. That was neat. It was special. I thank so many people for, just being so nice.
It's a tournament that has seen some big shots and big games. Well, add Christian Thompson's game-winning three-pointer from last night to that list on top of big matchups between Shiloh and Flasher. Well, game one of the day started on the consolation side. Botno and Turtle Lake, Mercer McCluskey. First quarter, Blake Anderson. This guy's just a freshman, intercepts the pass and finishes at the other end. The Lions were eliminated from playoff contention last week, and the Vikings were eliminated about a month ago. So today's season finale didn't mean much to some. Either way, last game at the Dome ever. They are the cleanup crew, and I'm not referring to cleaning the glass in a basketball game with rebounds. Well, today, while many of us were stuffing our faces, the Marauders women's basketball team was hard at work at the First Lutheran Church in Mandan.
We are right now as the main cleanup patrol. My understanding is when we volunteered is that they've always struggled in this.
Some would say being a college wrestler makes you a different breed. Well, let's get to know a member of that different breed in this week's Meet a Marauder.
I'm Trevor Johnson, and I'm a wrestler at the University.
Now, it comes as no surprise that a football team uses lots of athletic tape. 75 rolls a game, that's over 800 alone just on game day throughout the entire season. Now, a field goal needs a good kicker, sometimes a little luck. If everyone does their job, points usually come out of it. But sometimes the biggest job isn't from the kicker, it's from the holder.
With Alec. Go ahead, Alec.
Hey, thanks a lot, LT. Now, Coach, wow, your team came out a whole new team in the second half. What changed?
Just our execution defensively, I thought we took things away from them.
Thanks, LT. Standing here with Coach Newman. Coach, night and day between the last time you guys played Minot in the first half. What are your first half thoughts?
Well, I think we played really well on the offensive end. Obviously got off to a better start, and we actually played well on the defensive end except for right there.
He leads the team drills, which is why Alec.ausmus puts her in this week's Sports Spotlight.
Some fundamentals are easily overlooked, but are extremely important to the game. Aaliyah Pinckney is new to the Marauders basketball program and has a skill that separates her from the rest.
I'm obviously a lot shorter than a lot of the people I'm going to come across, so I need some way to set myself apart.
Listed at just 5'5", Aaliyah mastered a different skill.
My brother has always challenged me to be the best ball handler that I can be, and I've honestly just put so much time into it. And my brother has always put me through drills, and I just always take him to the next level.
Just working on your skills. I don't think I've coached anyone that can dribble like her. And, I used to be the two-ball dribbling wizard for basketball camps when I was a young coach cutting my teeth, but I'm nowhere close to what she can do.
You would think it would take a lifetime to develop the handling skills Aaliyah has. But basketball hasn't always been her main focus.
Gymnastics at the level that I was at, it's not really a team sport. I was by myself, but basketball is definitely teamwork, and you can't win without your teammates. But in gymnastics, it's like every man for himself for the most part.
Some of our recruits talk about how they follow her Instagram page, and they're trying to do some of the drills that she does on her own in here.
Aaliyah adds depth to the point guard position for the Marauders and can be that positive spark plug every team needs. But every player always has something to improve on.
That's kind of like why ball handling, as I've grown as a ball handler, it's made my life a little harder because I just have so many options. But when I learn to just stop thinking and let the game come to me, then honestly, the sky's the limit for me, and I know that.
It's not always about being the tallest, but good at the basics. With the spotlight on Aaliyah Pinckney, for NBC North Dakota Sports, I'm Alec.ausmus. Well, Trevor, that happens to the best of us. But special thanks to Myron Schultz, John Oilo for joining me here in studio today. That's a wrap for this week of Marauders Weekly. We'll see you next time.
Thank you for watching Marauders Weekly. Join us next